performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. This offense is now to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one.
And the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box.
He's loose. He's at the 30. He's at the slippery slide. Finding his way right away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinal.
And these offensive coordinators tell you, they want to start fast and they want to establish the run game. That is exactly what you did. First drive, you hand the football off, making the big explosive run, setting the tone for this football game.
He'll bring it out. It's Bullock. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Stallions offense has the ball for the first time. And this running game, Jesse, which has been suspect, is going to run into a stone wall in that linebacking core.
I think the big question then is how's this offense going to have any balance in this game? They need to find creative ways to run the football. We've seen this linebacker shut down much better running backs than what they have on offense. So they're going to have to find ways to still get their backs touches, but try to keep them away from this guy because he is a heat-seeking missile.
He is, and he's sideline to sideline. He's good in the pass. He's good in the run. Like, he really is hard to get away from. Maybe read him some. Get the ball out quick. Try to avoid him as much as possible because he has wrecked many a games.
Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. Third and long. Ball's at the 25. From the gun. Wants to pass. He's got him. Good call. Good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38.
Well, after watching the other offense go down the field and score a touchdown, you know this guy's trying to lead his offense to do the exact same thing. That was a big third down. I know there's a lot of football left to play, but you're trying to establish confidence as early as possible. That last throw is really going to help out your team.
When you play defensive end, it's all about getting off the football. You can tell, gets off the football really fast, gets in the backfield, gets the running back before he knows we're getting a little play by the defensive end.
Several defenders get an assist on that tackle.
And what a nice job seeing it, reacting, and throwing. When you run these RPOs, you want to read the defense really quickly. Is he playing run? Okay, boom. I'm going to throw the slam right behind him. Nice job by the QB.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that.
Turning it on. He'll work his way down to the 28.
Defensively, you'll take the slow game. You'll take 3, 4, 5 yards a pop, but you can't give up the massive plays. You got to do a better job containing the football, making him run to guys, and get him on the ground. For goodness sakes, this guy is fast, I know, but defensively, we got to swarm the football and get him on the ground.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. Pass rush right after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
The defense just simply not fooled by the crash. Oftentimes in offense, you're hoping the run thing's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Here's the pressure. Going for it all. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard instead. It's 4th down. They'll play it safe and try for 3. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
On the run from inside his own 5. Makes a move. This guy is so dangerous. He excellent vision to find a lane and get it out and set up the offense with good field position. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. Off to a good start here and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. And winning first downs
is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
Well, on that last play, you like to see the quarterback be a little bit more accurate, give his guy a chance to make the play. That ball wasn't even close to his intended target spot.
Pass to 45.
Sample size, only one game where they were unbelievable last game, but another score early in this football game. This offense is looking like a force to be reckoned with.
From inside the 15, here comes the return. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down to the 26. So guys, we'll get another look at this offense. Leaves it with the running back. Defense fills those gaps. He's got one to the 28. Picked up 2 yards on that last when they need 8 on second down. Wants to go up top. Fires to the right. Makes the grab. It's Williams. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking. Leaves it with the back. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
And this guy has been a dominant force early in this game. We're still in the first half. He already has a sack. He gets a tackle for loss there. He's playing so well with his eyes right now. He's reading his keys, and he's letting his God-given ability put him.
There he goes. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit.
If I'm building an offense in today's football, it's not around a quarterback that can't. I'm going to find an athlete that I can give the ball because defensively, it starts to limit your coverages. It starts to limit what I can do. It makes me play the quarterback every single play. Just makes your job as a defensive coordinator extremely hard.
The Stallions will punt this one away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. That ball will make its way out of bounds, and they'll mark it dead at the 15. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. They've come out red hot already with a 14-3 lead. They'll try the run, and this one will be stopped for no gain.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. That's exactly what happened.
Now the pitch. And the fourth option there is to throw it in reverse, and that's what happened on that one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the running game has gone in the wrong direction. The offense tries to turn it around and go forward on third down. There's a hit. They get to him as he throws. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down.
And I love the discipline on defense right there. Big third down. So everyone keeping their eyes on the quarterback, rallying to the ball, making a tackle. Great team defense.
Fourth down and 4 yards to go. The offense will try to get it. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Converts on fourth down, and he's still going. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down. And the Cardinals have it with a 1st and 10. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front seven tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
Got his man. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Let's talk a minute about Louisville's new quarterback, Miller Moss. Last year, started 9 games at his childhood favorite, USC, before being replaced by Jaden Mayava. Now with the Bill, he fills a void and brings a gunslinger mentality, Jesse.
He has that gunslinger mentality. When it's going good, it's normally going really good, but he has to be able to avoid the mistakes mistakes, and let's not forget, he's got some pretty big shoes to fill, too. Tyler Shuck did some really good things for Louisville's offense a season ago. So for Miller Moss, a chance to rejuvenate his career and do it at Louisville.
The Cardinals with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Give to Brown. Slithers into space. Breaks into the open. The tag. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Louisville.
Huge play. It's so nice to have guys that can create these explosive plays like this. You hand it to him, he can do the rest. Look at the speed. Look at the elusiveness. Get into the end zone. Nice run.
Bringing it back. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Off the play fake on first down. Under fire. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Off the play fake. Fires to the tight end. And the defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. It'll be third and long. Wide receiver going in motion. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Well, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. And the Stallions will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Let's see what he can do with it. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. What a first quarter they've already put together, up 21-3 and going for more. Power football with the run. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
And they say a quarterback's best friend is a good run game and a good running back. I think he agrees. Over 150 yards on the day. I don't even think I need a quarterback the way he's been running the football all game.
And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. That's the end of the period, and Louisville has the lead. They jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. They'll run it from the gun.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
And the Cardinals lining up, just needing a few inches on third down. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. Lost one on that last one. It's second and 11. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Cardinals are at the line looking to convert on third and short. They'll move the tight end. On third and short, just trying to get enough for the first down. Got some room.
Show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Indiana is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. This program has picked itself up before, and it's capable of it again today. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Old Dominion. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
The QB decided to keep it on that one. Listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays, but he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and use his keys. He's got a lot of talent. You just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
They'll run play action. Bring in the heat. Intercepted. The defense is set up. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turn. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying.
And he made that extra point. The wet turf, no problem at all. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the ball pops out. Complete disaster.
Well, that is a very disappointing kickoff return. They've got to do a better job up front blocking these guys running down the field. There was just nowhere for that return man.
Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over and move behind. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also get him some easy throws.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every day. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy.
And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
If you're the quarterback moving forward, you need to start thinking about hot routes to your tight ends and to your running backs because of this outside linebacker. He's a guy that has shown the knack to get after the QB. When he comes blitzing, you need to have an outlet throw in your back pocket.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Gives it on the option. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
Great team defense on that one play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. They just can't do it better.
So from his own end zone, the punt is away. From midfield, looking for room. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
Go, take it to the house.
The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field.
Let's go.
Running back searching for a hole. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. And
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
With the catch, it's Mitchell. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
From the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. To the ground with the back. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. And the Cardinals have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Pressure coming. Gets it out quickly. Takes it all the way down to the floor after making the grab, and they're set up.
Get the completion, and now you set up a manageable 3rd down situation in the red zone. This is a huge down in distance in this game.
Have yourself a dang young fella. You know why they hand him the ball a lot? Because he hit that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Snagged in the middle, it's Williams. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Stallions trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. 2nd down, he'll throw it. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Stallions will punt it away on 4th down. Hauls it in and looking upfield. Slips through the line. That nifty return sets up the offense and gains some of the yardage on the punt. Louisville has it back in the offense coming out ready to attack. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there.
Got it. Moves.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. High the chains now on 2nd and long.
42 Spider. 42 Spider.
Looking for a man. It's Moss. Quickly to the tight end. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better third down situation.
And I like the QB here, Reese. I like the decision where I understand, let's get this football out, let's get some positive yards, and then get to third down, and we can still have a better situation now because we got rid of the football and took the yards away.
Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
Caught over the middle. It's Brown. Lining up to add another.
Kicker is on for the extra point.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. Georgia is running away with this one, thanks to an offense that's been sicking them since the opening kickoff. They're up by 35 over Marshall. That's where things stand right now, and of course, if the script is flipped, you will hear about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. To the air on first down. Pocket breaking down. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. Second and 8 coming up. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same ball. While they dial up on second and a long way to go. They'll move the wide receiver. Using his feet. He'll be stopped at the 27, but picks up 10 on that one. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'll put it in play from the 27, first down. Lost a throw on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there, moving forward just a few. The Stallions come to the line in the hurry up. Lost a throw. He's working against the clock. Using the quick game. They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Wants to go up top on first down. They're working that left side. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground cover to pick up the first. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Rushes on it. And he get rid of it quickly. Good job to avoid the negative play. Just get rid of that thing.
And this quarterback is going to need an ice bath when this game is over because he is getting whacked. We've seen him go down. He's been sacked time and time again. He just got nailed another time on that last play. You can't wait for this game to be over.
Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And the Stallions line up to punt it away. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. One more snap coming before halftime. To the air, it's Moss. Looking for a deep man. That's going to wrap up the first half. Here now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. The end of a fascinating first 2 quarters of football in Louisville.
The Cardinals will kick it off to start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Got it in the middle. It's Manning. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. They really got things moving on this drive. Second play of the drive comes from the 37. Looking downfield on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The Stallions in a good spot here with second and short. Here's the handoff. Runs through a tackle. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
It was so important this offense was able to find a way to get in the rhythm, and the running game is now helping that. 2 straight punts on their previous 2 drives. This drive, though, they're having a little bit more success. Big reason why is this running back. He's been able to find some creases to run through. It's really helping out this offense.
Backed up now. Here's second and long. Motion from the wideout. Now the play fake. Got it in the middle. It's Temple. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. And the Stallions come to the line with a new set of downs. The give to the back.
Well, you love to see that from the defense, right? It's like bend, don't break. They've given up a bunch of plays on this drive, but now that they're getting down close to field goal range, you're seeing them start to stiffen up.
Yeah, and plays don't matter anymore. Yards don't matter. All that matters with these defenses nowadays is points and winning.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play and wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Looking to throw, it's Grimes. He lofts one down the sideline. It's complete. They will score. Touchdown Stallions.
With that last touchdown now, they're trying to create some momentum. They're trying to avoid starting the season 0-1. They know they've got a lot of work to do here in the second half, but you should be feeling pretty good about that last score. Now you've got to keep that up.
Sharks, 10.
On the move from inside his 5. Buys just enough space across the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. And even after that last score, still working with a great big cushion. They'll give it to the back. Turning it on. Past the 30. He's at the top. Touchdown. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
And this offense picks up right where it left off. Scoring points, creating a big play. First drive in the second half, no problem. Don't worry about halftime adjustments. Just keep doing what you've been doing.
The AT unit on the field.
Is on for the extra point.
And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. What a way to send a message. Huge play in the running game. One snap, and you've got a touchdown on the board. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. They haven't had a whole lot of production nor much to to show for it on the scoreboard so far, and if they're going to get back in this game, it needs to start. And that defense gets through him, and down he goes at the 9.
Man, it's been a long day for this offense. If you can't protect your quarterback, it's hard to be successful. That's the 5th sack they have given up. The offensive coordinator has no answers, and this defense has been...
They're going to get him for a safety, trying to make something out of nothing, and still got stuck for the 2. And they'll set up with a free kick from their own 20. Oh, better look out!
Returner is brought down at the 39. And your Louisville Cardinals will take over.
Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. They'll go back to work with a sizable margin still up there on the scoreboard. The give to the back. Still on his feet at the 45. There he goes. And he ran away from it. He'll take it in. Touchdown, Louisville!
And to have a rushing touchdown of that type of yardage, you've got to be able to make something miss. It's one thing to get it to the second level, but can you make that last defender miss? And you saw it on that play. Once he was in the clear, with his speed, he was gone.
No backs with the quarterback as they line up for the 2.
Jackrabbit.
Looking to pass. It's Moss. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone.
2-point plays, the windows are very small to throw into. That time, he just tried to force it into a tiny window. Ended up being picked, and the offense comes away with no points.
Sharks, 10.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Now this offense is back on the field. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into the rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency.
And try to find something positive with this offense. Forget about the safety. Those don't happen very often. Try to get some first downs together. Get some good mojo going.
Back to pass on second down. Makes the grab down the middle. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Stallions come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Makes the catch down the right side. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they get him down at the 37. And the Stallions have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
Goodness gracious, this is a master class, a clinic on how to get to the quarterback. The 7th sack of the game? Are you kidding me? That's a season for some teams. They've lived in the backfield.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. The Stallions will bring the punt team onto the field. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. Then that last drive, if you want to call it that, was efficient. One big run for a score, David. See if they can do it again.
Yeah, I find it hard.
Breaks into the open. And he will finally go out of bounds after another big gain, and they are absolutely gashing them with this running game.
Yeah, and obviously this offense has had their way, getting the huge lead, and now when you know it's a running situation later in the ball games, you're still getting pounded. This defense has to step up at some point and be a lot more physical.
D coordinators are going to have to play this offense. execution, this team is going to be a contender this year. You can just feel it.
Sharks, 10.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're a more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
So now it's 2nd and long. He'll pull it on the read. Right on the defender. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Yeah, it's a nice job by this defense. Understand, listen, that QB is a threat. And they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
Back to pass, it's Farley. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Stallions will send out the punt unit. Wants to bring it back. And the returner will be dragged down. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. The give to the tailback. Pass to first down marker and still running. Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. The offense changing the play. Looking to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Collins. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
A lot of smiles right now on this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the second half of this game because everything we're dialing up is working.
They've hit him with back-to-back chunk plays. Now it's 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Cardinals! I mean, the way this team has dominated this game, impressive to say the least.
And it's cool now because you're kicking the corner home so bad, you start to put the backups in and all that, get to get juice and get to get some playing time, get some feel good on the other side. Well, they're just taking it right to the face.
The returner will field it and try to do some business. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. He'll do it himself. Shakes off the defender.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative hit.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not it. They were ready for that.
The Stallions will line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Wants to adjust the pattern. Sends it downfield. It's a big strike inside the 10. Taking the snap. It was all right to the house.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one. And that's why they got 6 on that play.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. Just a pickup of a couple out to the 15-yard line.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles. And those guards and centers have to work together. You got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually beat the ground.
Chance to build a little momentum here by converting this third down from deep in your own territory. Dropping back, it's Farley. Throws to the tight end. Got him downfield. Flying down the right side. He was just a breath from taking that one all the way, and he'll run that momentum right into the fourth quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Louisville has the edge. And this beatdown is close to completion as we reach the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. Final stand to the game, and we'll start with the first down. To the air on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Temple.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. If you're not throwing to the sideline, or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and lead the clock.
And the Stallions can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Robertson. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. The Stallions are moving quickly down the field.
29 Philly. 29 Philly.
Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and be comfortable, confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate, easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time.
And the rush will get to him at the 25. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Looking to throw. Nobody falling for the tomfoolery, the chicanery, and it'll be 4th down. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. And for the second time, they'll go for the field goal. The first one was good, and they'll try for 42. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And the field goal was good. They get 3 on the board, but it really doesn't matter much in terms of the deficit. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. And the offense is headed back out on the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Oh, they're after him. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Here comes the offense on first down. Looking to throw, it's Moss. Shoots it to the left. They pick it off, and this defense, a much-needed play. He couldn't quite get loose on that return, but he'd already made the play, and they've got it at the 35. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. The lone back's got it. He stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying it and have had very little success. Second down, they'll go to the air. Here comes the heat. And the heat gets home. They knock it down back at the 45.
How about this defense? No mercy. Like, listen, I know we're up big, but they are still hunting, still flying around, still chasing, still making life really miserable for this offense.
He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Stallions send out the punt unit. Bring it out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. Last drive ended with a pick, but you still have to attack through the air. They'll go to the ground. Not much there. They'll give it one to the 14.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
He'll pull it down. And a flag comes in as this one falls incomplete. Let's see what the call is.
Illegal forward pass. Offense.
You don't see that penalty too often, but we see it here, an illegal forward pass.
Okay, ready?
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Catch in the middle. It's Lacey. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
Well, it really just feels like they are trying to make a statement to everybody in college football. They've got
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. And the Cardinals with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wants to throw. It's Moss. Finds his big tight end. Good, solid tackle.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long games. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down.
Well, there's the trust this quarterback has in his guy, right? He knows he's going to give him an opportunity in critical down and distances. 3rd down, find your best matchup, because you know he can make the catch, he can get his feet in bounds, and keep the drive moving.
On the option. Now the pitch. Gets it past the marker. It's a seam. Touchdown
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And the offense out of the field to go back to work.
42 Spider. 42 Spider.
They go to the ground. That keeps the running game churning. Pick up a 5 to the 23. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Quarterback on the keeper. He's going to lose a yard on that.
All right, if you're a quarterback in that situation, you know there's nowhere to go, so just
Cut your losses.
absolutely slide. Don't take the extra punishment. You just give up on the play.
Look out, he's got room. third down. The Stallions will call on their punt team. Makes a catch, wants to make a move upfield. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. And what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. Dropping back, it's Moss. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
Well, they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter in the field. You saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though, how quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
Under fire! And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Finds him out of the backfield. Oh, he didn't get there, and what a stop against an offense that's been magnificent on third down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down. The Cardinals will have it 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the wideout. Snagged in the middle. It's Lacy. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Down to the 16-yard line. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. And give him another 6. Grabs it for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
And with that score, you start to get excited because you can feel the momentum starting off 2-0. I mean, you got to finish this one off where there's a great chance you're going to. And this season has started just like you wanted it to. Now just keep climbing. See how high we can get in these rankings.
And he's going to try to return this one. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. First step of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. They'll leave it with it. Just get him with 4 minutes ago. I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they got the ball back.
The one thing I do know, Reese, this running back's got to do a better job with ball security. Cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that.
Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. And the Stallions just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Give to the running back. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41.
Well, I think the offense at this point now, they're just trying to run at the damage. They want to get out of here and move on, turn the page to the next game because things just have not been going their way, throwing or running the football.
Dropping back, it's Farley. And he just throws it away. That is not what we're looking for on third down. Fourth down coming up. The Stallions decide to punt it away. He'll take it on the return. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today too, David. They had a really good game plan coming into this one, and they went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the pill and keep trying to score points because it's the defense's responsibility to stop them, or do they just run this clock and say, all right, we did enough today. We kicked them in the face.
Looking to fire. Makes the grab on the left. Huge play there into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 46. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line. Looking downfield on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Lacy. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off a big play. Timeout is called by the offense. 16 seconds left in the game. And the Cardinals have pushed it inside the 20. He might want another play. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Throws to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. The timeout stops the clock with 10 seconds to play.
Timeout, Louisville.
And they probably don't need to risk running a play here, but the head coach might want to rub it in just a little bit. Looking to throw, it's Moss. Flushed out of the pocket. Unleashes to the end zone. And give him another 6. Grabs it for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
Snap in the shotgun. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Into the end zone for the 2-point conversion as they extend the lead. Now they'll try to get another possession with an onside kick. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football.
Well, here in the 4th quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
After this, it'll be a wrap.
Let's go!
Looking to throw on 1st down. There's the pressure. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to love that as the players. You come out, you have so much anticipation coming into the season, finally getting ready to play in front of a live audience. You're able to come out and execute, get this win under your belt. David, couldn't be a better way to start the year.
And for the losing team, obviously, it's a little bit different. You have something to look at now to analyze where do I need to get a little bit better, but plenty of time still left in the season to improve and turn it around.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.